Hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm on board P&O Arcadia. I'm looking at my cameraman to make sure that it's right, isn't it? Yeah, cool. This is quite a cheap cruise. It's for 3 days. It goes from Southampton to France and then back again. Okay, it's only 3 days. It was about £299 per person. The room I'm in is the bog standard, the basic rooms. I'm going to show you around that really quick. So if you come on in, I'll let you have a goose. So we've got a sofa there, which is quite good. I'm not going to name absolutely everything in the room for you guys, but here's a few just to start you off. A picture there. We've got a lamp there. We've got bottles of water. I've never seen like that before. It's a cool looking bottle of water. They're not free, don't drink them. Just go to the bar and get one for free. Bed's a reasonable size. Don't know what more you want. Got a safe in there if you want to put your passports and that in there. This is the bathroom. Enough space for a shower and a pump, whatever else you fancy. That's it, that's all I've got for you. I've already booked in the spa. They've got like a nice hot bath and whatever else you want to call it. Excuse me. So I'm going to go and do that. I'll have a move to the ship. I'll show you some footage. And then we'll discuss if there's much of a difference. Excuse me, if there's much of a difference between the cheaper cruises and the more expensive ones. So Alaska, for example, total was about £5,000. This is under 300 quid. Let's see what happens. Catch you later. Bye bye.
Only an hour by train from Rotterdam, and with an overnight call now planned, you may wish to spend your evening in Amsterdam or The Hague. It's up to you. A range of shore excursions will also be available, which you can browse via your cabin TV or by visiting the shore excursion team on G-Deck. Now, anyone that is booked on tours in Zeebrugge will automatically get their tickets refunded onto their onboard account. As a gesture for the late change to our itinerary, you'll all be receiving a free glass of bubbly at dinner this evening, which I hope you will all enjoy with our compliments and best wishes. I would like to express our sincerest apologies for any disruption this may cause, but I'm sure you appreciate the reasoning behind it, and I'm confident that you will enjoy your time ashore in Rotterdam or further afield. So I say again, in short, due to the weather and the weather predictions for Zeebrugge, after speaking with the port and also the pilot, the predicted severe winds and high swells, we have to cancel our call to Zeebrugge. So we're now going to head towards Rotterdam. We'll embark our pilot, provided it's safe to do so, because it is going to be windy there too, ladies and gentlemen, at 9 o'clock in the morning, and that'll put us alongside for about 1:30 in the afternoon. It is a long run down the river. The Shore Experiences team is making a tour program as we speak, and hopefully we'll be able to give you more information either tonight or first thing in the morning. Anyone booked on tours in Zeebrugge will automatically get their tickets refunded. Again, we'd just like to express our sincerest apologies for any disruption that may be caused, and I'm sure you appreciate the reasoning behind it all. I'm confident that you will enjoy your time ashore in Rotterdam or further afield. Thank you.
So basically what's happened is we were due to leave Southampton and go to France or Zeebrugge, where we were going to do the tour of Flanders fields from the war and look at the war memorial and stuff like that. Shoot with the weather being crap and the swells being too high. Basically we can't leave here and dock in Zeebrugge because it's unsafe. So the safety margin, I assume, is quite high. But for that reason we can't go there. So now what's happened is we're not going to Zeebrugge anymore, we're going to Rotterdam. And from there you can get to Amsterdam quite easy. We've done that before via a little train underground tube tunnel thing. And that's going to be an overnight stay. So instead of UK, France, UK, it's now UK, Rotterdam / Amsterdam overnight, and then come back the next day. But that's okay. So instead of War Memorial, it's now Hookers and Blow. It's now looking at the architecture, and that's it. So it's not the end of the world. These things happen. It's not their fault. What I am going to do though is wake up. Just had a little nap, exhausted. Going to wake up and go to the spa, the sauna, the thermal suite, whatever they want to call it. It wasn't included. It was 45 quid for each for the cruise, which isn't the end of the world. It's not too bad. I'll show you that shortly. That's it. See you later. Bye bye.
This has got to be one of the best parts about cruising. As soon as you get on board the ship, your holiday starts. So the time now is 25 to 7, okay? I don't know what time we got on the ship, but we've got on, we've had lunch, had a nap, and now I'm here taking all this in. I don't know where we are, to be quite honest, I don't care. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'll show you some footage of the ship. See you later.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I didn't film too much of last night because it got a bit sketchy, quite a rough ride, so basically just went to bed, got some sleep, caught up on the shut-eye. We are literally pulling in to Rotterdam now, so we'll just have a quick look out the window and you'll see land. That's us pulling into Rotterdam. The plan is we're going to get a train. It's about 45 minutes, and we'll get a train and go into Amsterdam. Was there earlier this year, but hey, let's do it again. It's Amsterdam. What have I noticed about the ship so far? What's been different to the others? The queue for food, it was quite long. It wasn't every other ship we've been on. It's not really been like this, but I don't know why. Whatever. It is what it is. We got food. If you look to that side, secretly,
you'll see the remaining queue for food. Just see it there. It goes on and on. Earlier on, it was like a snake. It was just S-bending everywhere. But we've got the food. The good news is the food wasn't stale. The bread was nice and soft. Look at this, the bread test. Had a fry up, fried bread, all that good stuff. Proper English meal. Apologies, my video stopped before the GoPro died. What I was saying was, he had a nice breakfast. It was hot. It was a typical fry up with fried bread and bacon and beans and all that good stuff. The queue was ridiculous. I'm putting that down to the fact that we would have been importing. I can't remember where we were going. We would have been importing Zeebrugge at that point, but obviously due to the storm last night, the bad weather, redirected, everyone was on the ship, so it is what it is. We had nice food, that's fine. What has happened though is all the toilets on the ship have stopped flushing. We've spoke to reception / the tender for the corridor, and he was saying that in the storm / bad weather yesterday, something has happened to the pipes, to the plumbing, and basically it's caused the pressurised. But basically no toilet is flushing, so that's in our room and around the ship. So what you can see is everybody skulking around trying to be very British, nod hello, but you really know that everyone's trying to do the same thing, and that's to find somewhere to go to the toilet. This is my second time filming this bit because I started laughing and I said a few inappropriate things, and I've been advised by my cameraman that it's frowned upon if you start giving people advice on how to take a stealth poo. So my advice is this: find somewhere quiet and go. Is that right? Look away with that. I'm getting a nod, okay. That's it, that's all I've got. So we're literally pulling into Rotterdam, just gonna stow the boat or whatever you want. I don't know the lingo, as you can tell. You're not here for professional tourist advice, let's be honest. Once we stop and the boat gets tied in, we'll go to Amsterdam. We'll try and show you some footage. What I don't want to do is get arrested. So I'll show you what I can. So ladies and gentlemen, we are off the ship in Rotterdam. For those what are looking for travel advice, here is a genuine piece of advice. When you get off the ship and you go down the gangway, you'll come out to the main streets, okay, turn left. When you turn left, we'll just show you, so we'll just spin the camera around. You'll come off the ship just over here, and you can see it up there, it says terminal in white with blue text. I'm not sure if you can see that. Literally, when you come out of the terminal, go left and follow it down, and then on the other side, you'll see the metro station. We'll just move so you can see that. It's like a yellow M. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, it might be hidden. But it's literally, as soon as you get off, turn left, and you'll see the metro station. Go there, and that is where you can get the train to Amsterdam. So guys, we are in Amsterdam. We had to get a train and a underground tube thing. For two people, it was nearly 81 euros. So about 70 quid, 71 quid. Do a quick tour and you can see around. So the train station is literally just over there. So I'll have you a quick mooch. Train station's just over that way. Obviously Amsterdam's known for a few things. That is pretty much straight down, I think. I will try and get some footage, but I can't promise anything. If you do come here, you'll see some very questionable characters, and you can guess what some of them are here for. Quite entertaining, but quite judgmental. So I'm obviously just going to take in the views. Should have reworded that. I'm obviously just going to look at the buildings and architecture, and that is about it. But I'll show you some footage, guys. Have fun, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have left Rotterdam. We're on our way back to Southampton, obviously via the English Channel. We have been advised by the crew on board and the captain that we're going to be going into 50 knot winds, so it's going to get quite rough. We've just come out really quick, just to get some fresh air really before it starts getting a little bit lively. As you can see, it is incredibly fucking windy. What I'll do is later on I will do I'll do a little tune wag saying what the good things and the bad things are about the ship. There is both. That is it. As you can see, there's absolutely nothing around us. Everybody is indoors, probably for their own safety, and I shall follow suit very, very soon. I do have a question for you guys what are watching. Just before we got to here, there was a few ships alongside us, but they were all stationary and all scattered. Why is that? If you know, let me know. Are they just waiting for a position in the shipping lane, or are they just anchored down there? What is the sketch? But for now, guys, that's it. I'm going to go in. I'm not even sure if you can hear me, to be honest. But I'm going to go in and chill out, and I will catch up with you guys later on. So, troops, this is the last evening of the cruise on board P&O Arcadia. I've written down some pros and cons. Okay, on the last video I did of MSC, there was a lot of people commenting saying that I'm miserable and whatever else. Just a gentle reminder, this is my opinion, not yours. You come here to see what the ships are like. If you don't like what I say or you disagree, then that's absolutely fine, but I don't need to hear about it down below. Yeah, so we'll get started then. So I've started off with some pros of the ship. Okay, it's quite a small ship. Okay, so I'll put that it's easy to navigate. Alright, I can't remember how many decks it's got, but it is relatively simple to get around. Okay, some of the bigger ships, my cameraman's just put both hands up, so I assume that's 10. 10 decks, 10 floors. Some of the bigger ships are bloody massive and it's a bit of a nose to get around. So, first one, easy to navigate. Okay, the second one is a given really. Food is warm / hot. On the last ship I was on about 3 weeks ago, a month ago, which was an MSC ship. I can't remember what it was called, to be honest with you.
Preziosa.
That one, Preziosa. Pretzel, I call it. MSC pretzel, the food was cold. Okay, on this ship, the food was, it was hot, it was quite nice. It was quite nice to have hot food in the buffet. So that's a winner. Obviously, you've got the other places you can go and eat, and it's good in there. Obviously, it's a very, very high standard. It's clean, not as worn as the older ships. So this ship is, I can't do the maths, but it came out in 2005. Okay, so it's an older ship in terms of the newer ones. Looks all right. You can tell it's an older ship, don't get me wrong, but it's not dirty. It's not layers of dust. It doesn't smell of cat piss and stuff like that. It's a nice ship. All right. And the last one I've got for the positives, we're kept in the loop with changes. So whether that be not going to the ports we were originally going to, whether the weather's going to be a bit choppy, whether something's changed on board, they would let us know and they keep us informed, which is brilliant. That's really good, because again, I've been on other ships and you're just guessing with what's going on, what time you're getting off, what time your excursion is, all that good stuff. Okay, so they're the pros. Obviously, with every holiday, there's going to be a con. Before I say the cons, I just want to remind people, but this cruise was for 3 days. It was cheap. It was under 300 quid. Okay, so I'm not expecting the world, but first one is there's nothing to do. When you get the paperwork through the door, or the list of the itinerary of what you can do throughout the day, it's all going to different bars to listen to music. That's it, shit bus, nothing else. I've met up and chatted to other people on the ship, and everyone's saying the same thing. They're bored, there's nothing to do. So that's the first one. This one, I was having a chat with a friend of ours on board, and their job is to go around on cruise ships and see what they're like, and they're in agreement with this one. The staff aren't happy I don't know what's going on. I don't know whether their boss is a bit of a dick. I don't know. But there's a weird vibe. It's like they're all depressed. I don't expect people to be smiley and bubbly all the time, because I'm not. But when you try and have a laugh and joke, or you ask for a drink or whatever, you can physically see that they're not having a very good time. And it's been every single day since we've been on board. Everybody I spoke to has said the same thing. The next one is they're all virtual queues. So if you want to go to the buffet, fine. First day, the buffet was full, we couldn't get in. So you go to one of these sit-down posh dinners, I call them. To do that, you have to queue up on an online app. The app broke. You go to the reception and ask them to get you a seat. They can't do it. You go into the actual dining hall and there's a 2-3 hour wait. Bit of a pain in the ass, but it is what it is. And the last one I've got, it's not so much of a point, it's just to highlight what I've said. We have come across a couple what are on this ship for a world cruise. So this is the start of their world cruise. They're thinking of cancelling it and getting off the ship. They're enjoying it that much. So take that as you will. I don't know what they're like as people, but that says a lot to me. But like I said, it was less than 300 quid. It's 3 days out of the country. It was a nice breather. So yeah, I've been on previous P&O ships. I've been on flipping heck, Iona. I was on that for Christmas. Was it last year? Yeah, and it was bloody amazing. Absolutely incredible. Fantastic time. But on the P&O front, this isn't the best. But under 300 quid. So say £100 a day to stay here. I don't know if it's 4-star, what, I don't know. But it's not that bad. But there's my pros, there's my cons. What I will say is, because it's a short cruise, there is no packages. You can't have a drinks package. Alright, and people ask me, oh, how much are drinks? How much is XYZ? I'm going to show you one thing, and this will help you gauge. I'll show you two things, actually. So, cocktails. I'm not much of a drinker. Thanks. But I've got a cocktail list here. So if you wanted a Long Island iced tea, it's £7.95. If you wanted a strawberry daiquiri, £6.95. I don't know if that's the going rate or not, I don't know. Shooters or shots, they're £6.95 each. Okay, so I'll show you that. I'll just put that there so you can have a mooch for a second. And then I will show you what I've bought from the shop. Okay, so that's them. So you know what the prices are. If you do like a drink, guys, and you're on a longer cruise where they offer packages, do the maths, because it's probably going to be cheaper to get a package. Okay, like this. Bought this from the shop, last of all, alright? I don't know how much that would be in Asda Tesco petrol station. Okay, I'm looking at my cameraman for any form of hint.
£2 if that.
£2. Alright, and that's either a big spender. It's is that pounds or dollars? Dollars, isn't it? Dollars, euros, fucking hell. €4.70, so pretty much €5 for that. Okay, but they can charge you. You're in the absolute arse end of nowhere, and you want chocolate. You pay it, so we can't blame them. But that is to show you the cost, the price of stuff. All right, that's it. I'm done. Gonna go and watch a show now. Get my head down. Get off the ship in the morning, and that is it. Guys, if you've enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment if you've got any questions, okay? If you're going to be a dick, don't bother. If you disagree with something, that's absolutely fine. Like I said, comment it, just don't be rude about it, and we can have a discussion. Like I said, it's my opinion, okay? Everyone's opinion is different. I have come across a few people what have been on here first cruise, bloody loved it. My opinion on that is they've not been on anything better to have a baseline, but cool, they're on holiday, they enjoy it, that's important. Like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I'll be booking another one soon, doing some more travel, some more adventures. That's it. Guys, take it easy. See you soon. Bye-bye.